Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Completely contrasting styles of play in this one, Clark, but that should make it, I think, very interesting.
I agree. I mean, this is where you get to see what really wins out. Will the offensive team be able to score in bunches as they're accustomed to, or will the defense stand tall and hold out enough for the win?
Here is Armstrong. There's the pick. Over Coleman. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Iverson. And they pick up two.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Here's Orlando now. And here's Armstrong. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. About a minute played so far here in the first. Iverson against McGrady. Iverson outside. Shoots from the line. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, just an amazing game when they met them last time out. Talk about a photo finish.
Yeah, really. And when we say every point counts, we mean it. I mean, that game came down to who made their free throws.
Now Iverson following McGrady's three-point attempt. Iverson outside. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, one of the things you just love about Iverson is the heart he plays with. Every minute he's out there, there's no denying that he's giving it his all.
And both free throws good for Iverson. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to McGrady. A three-pointer is right on target.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Now Iverson. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Snow. He's covered by Armstrong. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Iverson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And now let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You take a look at the 76ers. Advantage in one series. And, of course, the Magic. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
Man, and looking at the Magic, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
And you know what? Even though the season hasn't been a complete disaster, they're pretty dysfunctional as a team right now.
Here's Iverson. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Hill against McKee. Hill dishes to McGrady. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Kicks it out to Iverson. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Iverson passes to Van Horn. Iverson outside. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. And stolen by Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
Boy, the quickness of Iverson. What a blur this guy is. Slithering his way through the defense and never afraid to drive it inside despite being a small guy.
Now here is McGrady. A 29-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. The 76ers lead. Now here's Iverson. They set the pick. Pass to Snow. 4 on the clock. Fires away from outside. Hill pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And the 3 ball is good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers on top. They lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Here is Kemp after the made shot from Allen Iverson. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And Iverson throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Grant. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Snow's checked in. Here's Garrity, still without a basket.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
That one is good from Van Horn.
You got to keep your feet moving down low, and that time he did just that.
On the pass to Kemp. Miller with the ball. Pass to Garrity. Cunningham outside. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Kemp can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 10. Here's Snow. 8 points his last outing. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Vaughn. He's covered by Snow. Pass to Garrity. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Vaughn. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. McKee against Miller. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this time of year, looking ahead to the playoffs, Clark, is inevitable for the teams that have their spots assured.
That is certainly the case, Kevin. And you start thinking about how do we get ourselves in the best shape possible to advance in the playoffs. It means sacrifice, which could lead to fewer minutes or more minutes than usual. The postseason's a grind, and you've got to be ready for it in all facets.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Buckner the pass to Snow. Inside, McCullough, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And, you know, Snow knows his team depends on him to do this, a solid floor general.
Vaughn, the pass to McGrady. Miller outside. Crafty move. He lays it in. Miller's got 4 this quarter.
And sometimes defenses forget how tall Miller is. He uses that 6'8" frame so well inside.
McCullough a screen on McGrady. Buckner, good. Buckner's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Orlando making a change here. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Armstrong. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Timeout. And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the 76ers call time here.
Timeout.
Here they come, fans.
Timeout called the 76ers. Coleman checked in for Philadelphia. Iverson comes in for Snow.
Allen Iverson.
Armstrong against Iverson. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. McCullough with the basket.
Right in the heart of that defense. Found a way to convert.
The Magic trail by 11. It's stolen. Going inside.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And it's Armstrong missing. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Buckner. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Iverson outside. Clock at 6. Here's Buckner. McKee for the triple. Hill with some nice D. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Right back after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. There's the screen. Pass to Snow. Allen Iverson on the wing. McGrady covering. To the left wing. Here's Van Horn. No good with the triple. And so he'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 13. Now here's McKee. Iverson outside. Pass to Snow. Hill against Iverson. Lots of room. Orlando grabs the miss.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with the Hornets moving from Charlotte to New Orleans, first time we've had a team in the Big Easy since 1979.
Yeah, that was when the Jazz moved to Utah. I know this. I'm going to enjoy our trips to New Orleans. The food there, off the charts.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 15. Pass to Snow. Over Armstrong. Snow can't hit.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Armstrong passes to McGrady. And the lead is down inside single digits. McGrady's got 8.
Fluid motion off the catch. That's a nice shot.
Here's Iverson. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. The Magic trail by 8. Drives to the hoop. Count the basket.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Iverson with the ball. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. Now here's Iverson. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. That one is good from Van Horn.
Wanting to get his teammates in the rhythm, Iverson showing leadership with these types of passes.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
So for the Magic, Mike Miller's checked in for McGrady. And it's Vaughn in for Armstrong. McCulloch's checked in for Philadelphia. Buckner comes in for Snow. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here's Miller. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by McCulloch. McCulloch's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Iverson. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 17.
A volume shooter, Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
Here's Vaughn. Still scoreless. Pass to Miller. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hand.
And the Magic making a change here. Grant's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Snow's checked in. Driving to the basket. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a finish, just powering it down.
The Magic trail by 9.
76ers foul.
Sean Kemp is checked in for the Magic.
First personal foul. Third team call. Coming onto the floor for the Magic. Number
just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Vaughn gets the bucket.
You know, usually Kemp's passing game is low-key overlooked, but this is a quality feed here.
Here's Snow. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Driving inside. Plays it up and banks it in.
Boy, that was a right-now drive by Snow, really catching the defense unaware.
Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Kemp kicks to Grant. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Miller, no up. The 76ers leading by 9. And here they go. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to McKee. Out to the right wing. Snow from outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Sweet move. Rebound by McCulloch. McCulloch's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Buckner. And he bangs it home with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's Philadelphia, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The Magic trail by 9. Vaughn, the pass to Kemp. And here's Miller. Here's the 3. It's good from long range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Snow. Timeout called. 76ers. And Orlando making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Larry Brown said to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort. See how it works out.
Thank you, David. Some changes for Philadelphia. Coleman's checked in for McCulloch. And Iverson's subbed in for McKee. Shot from the inbound. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Coleman's got his first points of the night.
You gotta put a body on Coleman because when you don't, he'll hurt you.
Takes it inside. Chalk up 2 there. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Philadelphia.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Iverson against Cunningham. From 13, just 4 to shoot. Cunningham against Iverson. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Miller surveying the floor. Kemp with a screen for Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Allen Iverson. That one is off.
At the line for the man.
And he sinks the second. The 76ers leading by 7. Tries the spin move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the stripe.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to lead points at the line.
Hill, he's checked in for the Magic. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now Armstrong. Pass to Hill. Here's McGrady over Iverson. A shot by McGrady, no good. Iverson passes to Coleman. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Yes, sir. Coleman knows a thing or two or three about flushing it home.
Here's McGrady. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
McKee's checked in for Philadelphia. Free throw good, McGrady.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
There's a good screen. Pass to Coleman. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Iverson. Orlando grabs the miss. Hill's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Iverson throws it down.
You know, I think the undervalued part of AI's game is his athleticism. I know he's not that big, but he's an amazing athlete. This guy was an all-state football player in high school, and he plays with some of that football mentality, too.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Iverson passes to Van Horn. Iverson against McGrady. Pass to Snow. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Armstrong. Buries it down low.
Just the late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now here's Iverson. There's the steal.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Hey, when this team needs a basket, they look at McGrady, and he rarely disappoints.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McGrady against Iverson. Van Horn. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. And the 76ers lead by 7. Now a timeout called by Orlando. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Yeah, and even if they get it and then get a quick foul, I'm not sure there's enough time even under that scenario.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They trail by 7. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what they're talking about. I mean, it's their only chance. And even if it's a long shot, it is a chance.
And there's the drive. The shot by DeClerc, no good. Philadelphia with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Back to Iverson. 6 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
So Philadelphia wins it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.